The man that's known for raising banners and having an opinion is joining us now on the line. It's DT. How you doing, DT? Good to have you with us. You've just missed Robbie. Robbie's just left us. We've had a few callers this evening, DT. I don't know if you've been watching live. We've had Blackburn George. We've had Jack Truth. We've had Mark King joining us, mate. A variety of opinions coming through. Some people blaming Arsene Wenger for the team selection, some not at all. What do you think of yesterday, and what's your overall views and analysis of Arsene Wenger, my friend?
Well, yesterday was pretty much the same of what we've had all season. And for the last few years, it was a load of shit. We kind of went to the game, wasn't expecting anything, but in your heart, you always go, maybe this is the one where we turn up. But we didn't. I've been watching the show for the last hour or so. Jack, wow. That guy could catch Arsene Wenger in bed with his wife, and he would go downstairs and make him a cup of tea. I've never heard such delusion in my life. It's like, people have got opinions, right? I've got no problem with you having an opinion. But when your opinion crosses a line into delusion and you care more about Arsene the man than Arsenal the club, I have a problem.
But Jack, do you know what? He might turn around and say, you're delusional, BT. That's the thing. You know, that's the beauty about watching the game, is we all see different things. He might turn around and say, you're delusional for wanting the greatest manager that we've ever had at the club.
Well, that's, that's debatable. Herbert Chapman, George Graham, they've all done things for Arsenal, haven't they? He might call me delusional, but I will point to 6-3, 6-0, 5-1, 5-1, Bradford, all these kind of things. That's not delusional. That's reality, Mems.
Yeah.
I'll point to our record over the last 10 years against the top 6 sides away from home. That's not delusional. That's reality.
But sorry, DT, he might turn around and say to you, 49 games unbeaten, doubles. Go on,
done. The banner that was raised at Sutton summed it up well, which was every story has an ending. This story should have ended a long time ago. In my opinion, it should have ended after we beat Hull in the cup final. Mm-hmm. Perfect way to go. Now, Arsene has pushed and pushed and pushed so much now that some people are like, you know what? Fuck your legacy.
Yes.
Just fuck off.
Yes.
And that's what people are like now, because there's people out there, including me, that love Arsenal so much that we don't care about Arsene the man. I don't care about his feelings. I don't care that he's been there 20 years. I care about my football club, Arsenal. We are bigger than any one man. And that is as simple as that. We have survived. Yeah, we've been here since 1886, not 1996. We were a big club before Arsene. We will still be a big club after Arsene. At the end of the day, I see Jack talking about, even if we don't win the FA Cup, even if we finish outside the top 4, I'll give Arsene a new contract. Well, fuck me, I'm glad you're not the owner of Arsenal. Oh, what delusional men. Men, seriously, man.
Listen,
seriously.
Mate.
Do you know what I mean? I go to every game.
I know.
Right? And I'm not saying that I got a divine right more than anyone who doesn't go, right? But I witness things week in, week out. Yesterday was my 39th game of the season, right? And it's the same shit as the first one. It's nothing changes. Nothing. And I said it in my interview on Arsenal Fan TV yesterday. I've gone from anger to resentment in Arsene Wenger. I resent the board. I'm resenting players. I'm resenting fans. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be like this. People will go, oh, you're contributing to problems because you raise banners and everything else. Listen, I'll raise banners because that's how I get my voice heard. I'll go on Arsenal Fan TV and I'll rant because that's how I get my voice heard. If the club actually turned around and listened to fans and actually took in our opinions, these banners, we wouldn't need to go on Arsenal Fan TV and go mad all the time, because we would be getting listened to. But because we don't, and we've got an owner counting his money while laughing at us, the guy's just bought a ranch the size of fucking Birmingham. He's bought a vineyard in France. He's building a new stadium in America. When's he ever over it? When?
Robbie weighs the same point. Robbie raised the same point.
And that's the thing. And, you know, over the years, right, I've been very critical of Roman Abramovich, for instance. And I've been like, you know, look at him coming in, spending this money, blah, blah, blah. The one thing you cannot say about Roman Abramovich, right, is that he doesn't care about Chelsea. The guy clearly loves Chelsea Football Club. Mm-hmm. He is there at all their home games. You see pictures of him, and he's jumping around with goals, and he looks distraught when they've lost a game, and he seems like he's really took to the whole, you know, the whole side of it with Chelsea. He's become a fan.
Okay,
he's really become one of them.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question then. With Arsene Wenger, if he had someone on the board like an Abramovich that was getting the best out of him,
no, because I think he's past it. He's past it. His tactics are outdated. I know for a fact that the players don't do certain things in training. I'm telling you now, Mems, there's a lot of them players that are not playing for Arsene Wenger right now. I'm telling you now. I don't care how many players come out on social media and start sucking him off, right? And giving it the whole, but we want him to stay. You know what? Some of you probably do want him to stay because you're getting a fucking free ride. Yeah? You don't want a new man to come in like an Allegri, because he'll kick you straight up your fucking backside and you'll be out of the club. You won't get your cushy ride no more. Mm-hmm. It's not rocket science, Mems.
Yeah.
It's not. It's what's going on the pitch, okay? It's the tactics. It's the way we're playing. What's this myth that we play champagne football?
That shit.
You know, Wenger ball. Yeah. Listen, Wenger ball. Are you mad? The best way of summing it up, right? We pay champagne prices to watch lemonade football.
Yeah.
And it's that simple. It is pathetic. It's abysmal. And I sat there after the first 10 minutes yesterday, and I looked at my boy, right? And my eldest boy, me, you know, he comes everywhere with me.
Yeah, yeah.
And I sat there and I just went, why the fuck did I think it would be any different today?
Do you know what?
Do you know what hurts? Man, seriously, sorry. Do you know what really hurts me? Right? You know my oldest son, right? He's 16 years old, plays football himself, right? He's missed a few games this season because he's had other commitments with his club and stuff like that. He's only ever seen Arsene Wenger. Right? Only ever seen him. Now, up until a year or so ago, he had his own opinion. He wanted Wenger to stay. He was very much like, I want to still give him a chance, Dad. I want to give him a chance. I think that he can still maybe do it. And then he saw the likes of Alexis come into the team and Mesut Ozil's, and he's like, Dad, this might be it. This might be different. You know what I mean? And it's that youthful optimism and everything else. And it's like, you know what? You have your own opinion, son. I'm not going to put nothing onto you. My opinion's mine. Yours is yours. And then over the last few months, right, I've watched him, and he's changing, and he's changing, and he's changing. And when I was out in Munich, right, he texted me while we was out there, and he turned around and he said to me, Dad, I'm heartbroken, man. He was like, I really thought this was different. I really thought we was going to do it. I really thought this was, something was going to happen. And he goes, tonight I watched Mesut Ozil play, and he loves Mesut Ozil, and he was like, I feel like I've lost something. Like, I don't recognise him no more, and it's killing me. And then he turned around after yesterday, and this is the hardest thing. I've been brought up through generations of Arsenal fans, from my granddad, my great-granddad, to my father, my brothers, everything. And it's all been passed down to us, and we've all gone go games and whatever, and I passed it down to my kids. My son turned around to me yesterday after Liverpool, and he goes, I don't think I can do it anymore, Dad. He goes, I can't do it. He goes, it's hurting so much that I have to see this. And then the news of Alexis coming out, he's turned around and he goes, if we sell Alexis, Dad, he goes, that's it. I can't go no more. I can't do it. They're killing us. He's 16 years old.
So it breaks my heart to hear that. Honestly, it does. I mean, last night, my boy's 12. And he was watching the game with me. And I said to him after the game, I said, son, I'm sorry I made you fucking support Arsenal. I really have. I said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You should, I'm sorry I forced this on you. Honestly, that's how I felt.
It hurts, man. Yeah. It hurts. It hurts. It hurts so much. Yeah. And people don't understand it. Yeah. People only ever see, they might see my videos 5 minutes after a game and I've got, a microphone in my face and I'm angry or something. But people don't understand how much it hurts. And I'm hurting, man. Yeah. I don't sleep after defeats and stuff. I can't.
I'm the same.
And it's affecting my health, if anything, as well. I just sit there. And you know what? If watching yourself on video is good for one thing, it's good to see how bad your health looks like you're deteriorating and how much you fucking age watching Arsenal.
How do you think I feel, mate? I had hair when Arsenal won the league. You know what I mean? How do you think I feel?
Bro, listen, you know what? The reason why I keep having such a short haircut is because I'm going fucking grey now.
That's why you wear that's why you wear a baseball cap as well, isn't it, DT?
Hey, listen, don't you worry about my baseball cap, mate. That's legendary. Catch that one. That'll get the haters talking, won't it?
Right, BT. Jesus. Listen, mate, I really appreciate your time and calling on the show, mate. Much appreciated. Much love to your family.
Worries, man. Can I just say as well, Mems, that everyone's been brilliant on the show tonight, apart from Jack and the delusional Blackburn George Sensei Kung Fu.
See you. Bye.